Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mighty High's World. This is episode 60, and the last episode we built a spider farm, and we decorated it as well. As you can see, that minecart just behind me is where all the string is going. So, let's have a look and see how much we've got, shall we? And in this chest is how much string we've managed to collect in a relatively small amount of time, and that's over 9 stacks, and a few spider eyes as well, which is pretty good as well. So we can make potions out of these, but it's the string I want more. The reason why I want the string is to, one, mob proof some areas, and also it's good for wool as well, because I don't really have any kind of wool farm, and I'm always wanting wool for one reason or another. So it's a good alternative, although be it a bit expensive. And I've also managed to get loads of sea lanterns, and probably got enough for another stack in these chests as well now. I've only been here like half an hour. So let's craft these as well, eh? That's good. And yeah, this is all the prismarine I've got. It's almost starting to back up pretty much. So yeah, that's all good. We've got quite a lot of resources, but we're not going to be working here today. So let's craft these sea lanterns, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing in today's episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be working on this platform today. As you can see, I've still got villagers here, and I haven't got a clue where to put these guys at the moment. Possibly over with the other villagers, or I could just let them free. So what would you guys suggest? Put it down in the comments. So yeah, put it down in the comments, and I'll be happy to find out what you guys would do with these villagers. One of them is a librarian, but he's got really rubbish trades. If we can just about click on him: law, luck of the sea, and feather falling 2, so not very good, and all the rest are unemployed, so they need moving somewhere, but we've still got enough room to build what we want to build. And the answer lies in this shulker box. Yes, we're going to be building a bamboo farm, and it's this stuff right here. So this stuff is pretty cool. Not only can you make scaffolding out of it, but you can use it as fuel. So it grows on either dirt or grass, or a variant of dirt, apart from maybe the coarse dirt and stuff like that. And it grows pretty fast. If I had any bone meal, you could bone meal it, but we're not going to be doing that today. But we're going to be making use of slime blocks and pistons and observers. Yeah, we're going to be making a flying machine variant of the bamboo farm, which should be pretty fun because I've never made a flying machine farm, so it's my first as well. So this will be interesting, let's put it that way. But the first thing I need to do is, let's get rid of that, grab that, make an area for where I'm going to grow the bamboo. So I've got a load of glass in my storage system, so I'm just going to make a square of glass going up about 20 blocks tall, because I think the tallest a bamboo can grow is about 24 blocks, the same as kelp, but I'm not entirely sure. But just to be safe, I'll make it about 20 blocks or so, because that should be tall enough for this farm at least. So let's get doing that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got the glass cage in now, as I'm going to call it, for the bamboo. I've only done it up to 14 blocks, because I think this should be tall enough. If I need to make it taller, I will, but I'm running out of glass, I think. I've got another shulker box, but I'd like to keep that in reserve if possible. So the next thing we need to do is lay the foundations for the item collection, which is pretty simple. It's just minecarts and a hopper and a load of rails on the bottom first, and then we put a layer of dirt on and then grow the bamboo. So let's get on with placing the tracks, and I'll meet you back once I've done that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got the rails in now, and as you can see there are 5 minecart and hoppers in here, because I've decided to spread the load out a bit, so they'll be dropping out in 5 different directions, probably 1 water stream on this side and 1 water stream on this side, just so that it can lighten the load, because I imagine there's going to be quite a lot of bamboo in this farm, and I've also set these guys free because the building was in the way, so I'll probably set these guys free on the other sides as well. But for now, let's build the collection system for this. So we need to make a tiny bit of space here. Hi there, guy. Hi there. Thank you. Anyway, so we need to, let's break that for a minute. Then we need a chest and a minecart. Or, sorry, a chest and a hopper. So let's put the chest there. Place the hopper into that chest like so. Then we need a comparator output from that hopper, which is like that. Then we're probably going to have to go up a block. Then that comparator goes into a block. Then we have a redstone torch on the back, like this. Then we put a block on top of that redstone torch, have a repeater facing towards the comparator, like so, and then a block in the middle, like that. And then anything that goes onto this hopper, i.e. the minecart and a hopper, should stop here, unload into this chest, and then be on its merry way. And I don't have any powered rails yet, so yeah, let's grab you, put you back in there quickly. So let's put a powered rail on there. As you can see, it's powered. And then we want some normal rails like this. I'll put you back there like that, and then that should be a good decent job then. So let's just check if that works. Well, let's make one quickly. Keep forgetting they break, don't they? And then let's put you on there. Then let's put, say, half a stack of white concrete in there. Wait until it reaches the bottom, and then we should have some white concrete into this chest. And it did pick up some brown concrete as well, so probably have a few blocks in there. And there you go, it's unloading, unloading, and then once it's deloaded it should go back. So let's just wait for that to unload, and there we go. So I've got to do that another 4 times on each of the where each of these minecart and hoppers are. So let's do that quickly. Alright, so we've got the unloading and loading stations in now, and I've also added a piston to it as well to activate and deactivate this rail. So at the moment it's deactivated. As you can see, all I've done is moving this block backwards and forwards with a sticky piston. So if I power this piston like so, you will see that minecart actually lift off, and it's not doing it through a glass block. What a surprise. So let's get that instead, and then power the piston, and you see the minecart goes off. So I've got to do that. This is basically the on and off switch. So on this side it's only 2 pistons, on that side it will be 3. So, and then I've got to connect all this redstone together. So let's do the on and off switch first, and then we can actually start putting all the bamboo in. So the redstone is probably easier done first anyway, to be fair with you, so let's get on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got the redstone lines in now, and as I said before, we're just using pistons to turn this thing on and off. It's quite an unconventional way, but I quite like it, to be fair, and I've just got a redstone line leading from the middle all the way to these pistons to power it, and the same on the other side. So if I press this lever, you'll see all the minecarts and hoppers move, and then if I actually switch this off again, the pistons aren't on or powered, so the block's not there anymore, and they stop after they've stopped moving on the tracks. As you can see, in a minute the lag spike and they've stopped moving. So all this is working pretty cool. So the next thing I need to do now is put loads of dirt in here, which is not going to be hard. The hardest part is actually making the slime machine, or flying machine shall I say, because I kind of neglected to make room for that with this redstone, but I'm sure we can find a way. So let's get on with placing the dirt first, hey. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's the grass in now for the bamboo to grow on. I've had to leave an area, a 1 block wide gap on this side and the same on the other side, so that the minecarts can get through easily enough. I could possibly just leave that gap there and put grass on this block as well, but it won't really matter too much because the minecart will eventually just pick up whatever's on the bottom anyway, so I'm not too bothered. So the next thing we need to do is the flying machine for this thing. So one thing I probably need to do is get rid of this redstone line for the time being, because I'm not entirely sure how tall this flying machine needs to be. So unfortunately I kind of jumped the gun on this step a bit, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's only a few minutes wasted, I guess. So first we need to make the flying machine, which is pretty easy. A good thing to have as well when you're making any kind of slime machine is obsidian, which I've got some here. I've also got some more over here, just so that your flying machine doesn't go everywhere. But I think this is a decent height for it, so we need to make it on this height here basically, but we also need to stop it from sticking to anything as well. So I'm probably gonna have to clear a bit of space out here, which isn't a problem really. And then we'll build the slime machine a block above here, like so the flying machine will be built here, for example, and then we can figure out how to do the redstone from there basically. Alright guys, so I thought I'd just show you quickly how to make a slime machine if you don't. Basically you get 2 pistons and 2 slime blocks in each corner, the pistons facing in different directions, so that piston facing that way and that piston facing that way. Then you just place 2 slime blocks in between. Then you get some observers, and you want an observer facing down like so. It's also a good idea to just put some obsidian behind each of the pistons so it doesn't go anywhere when you're building it. Then we can get rid of that slime block, and then you want another observer facing down on this slime block here, so just like that, and that's pretty much your flying machine done. So when this observer picks up a block update, it will go that way, and then when this observer picks up a block update, it goes this way, and that is how you make a flying machine. So it's pretty easy. And then with the actual unloading system, we want a block there, then we can get up here like so, and then we want a trapdoor on top of that. So I've got some trapdoors here facing in that direction on top of the observer. Then we want some redstone there, and then we want a repeater going out of this slime block there on the bottom. Then we want a block there, I'm just using obsidian, and then we want redstone on there, and this repeater needs to be at 4 ticks as well. So then we're going to do the same on the other side with this observer, and then see what happens after that. Hopefully we've done it right. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so I've done the redstone now, and there's a villager in my water stream. Oh, what a surprise. Anyway, so I've done this on both sides. I've moved it back a few blocks as well so that the slime machine has enough time, past the actual farm, so I can actually grow stuff on this part. But yeah, apart from that, this should actually work. So if we get up here and we cause a block update with a slime block, for example, so that should reach to the other side, and if I've done that repeat properly, which I haven't, let's just do that quickly. That should go back. Hey? Oh, it broke the repeater. Oh, that's why, because it's not on a full block. What the hell is going on here? Oh well, let's do that. For some reason it broke the repeater, I don't know why. And then let's just do that quickly on 4 ticks, open that trapdoor, and then that should work. Let's just see it in action quickly. And it broke the repeater there as well. What is going on? And it's moved some of this glass as well, that's why. Okay, that's why it keeps breaking the repeater, because it's moving that glass. So if I put it on obsidian, it's not going to move anymore, is it? So we want that repeater facing that way on 4 ticks, like so. and then it should work, hopefully. Let's just check the other side quickly if there's any glass on the bottom, which there is, so let's get rid of that too. Oh, that was close. And yep, it's going back. I just need to get rid of that glass block, if I can, that is. Will you let me before you no, it won't let me. So there's an easy way to stop this as well. All you need to do is power that block like so, and then once it comes back, it won't be able to update this trapdoor, or power the trapdoor to update the observer, so it will just stay there, which it should do now. Yep, see? You saw that repeater flick on, but it couldn't update the observer, so yeah, so let's get rid of them glass blocks. And I'll probably end up putting some terracotta or something underneath here, because slime blocks don't attach to terracotta, and then we can actually do the redstone from here, which is going to be fairly easy. I just need to connect that line up to that line and this line, which is easy. So let's do that, and then we can actually plant the bamboo. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So what I've done is I've redone the redstone lines, and now it's time to make this slime machine, or flying machine shall I say, a bit longer, so we can have it up to that length. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and that won't impact on the push limit, I don't think, because a maximum is 12, and that's 9, 10, 11 plus the piston, so that should be good enough. Plus we're already 1 block away from the edge, so we don't have to worry about it sticking to the glass here. That's another reason why I've removed 3 blocks from here, just so that nothing can stick to these slime blocks, but I could easily just change that into terracotta, and that should help with the rates of this farm. So now we've got a kind of weird flying machine, but it's all good, don't worry about that. It looks pretty cool as well. So let's get up here over to our control system, and this is basically our control system. So wherever the on and off switch is going to be, and I've got to deal with some phantoms now, thank you very much. Anyway, as I was saying, wherever the on and off switch is, which is probably going to be here. Oh, these phantoms are annoying. So let's go to bed. Phantoms should be gone now. So as I was saying, this is the master control switch. So at the moment it's on, which means that all these pistons are technically powered. So it's actually powering these, but that's something that I need to change. But if we flick this, okay then, something's gone wrong. Alright guys, so I think I fixed it. Not entirely sure what went on there. I probably put the slime blocks on the wrong area, knowing my luck. But as you can see, it's not... What is going on here? It can't go back for whatever reason. That's strange. Alright ladies and gentlemen, I think I've figured it out now, and it was just that it kept picking up random blocks like that for some random reason, which is a bit annoying, but I think it's working now at least. So let's just see that go back and forth again, and if we stop it here, hopefully it will just stop. So let's pull that lever and see what's going on. As you can see, it's just coming back now, so hopefully it will stop here. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So the villagers are just going to get in the way, but that's fine, and this flying machine is working, although there's a random glass block there as well. I haven't got a clue where these keep coming from. I'm fairly certain I got rid of these. Oh, it was my scaffolding. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's get rid of that, and now we can start planting the bamboo, which is really easy. So let's grab what bamboo we do have in one of these shulker boxes. Oops, spoilers. That's for next episode. So yeah, let's just put you back. No, let's put you back and see. Let's just basically cover every grass block here in bamboo. Alright, so as you can see, the bamboo is in there and growing nicely by the looks of it. Boy, does this stuff grow fast. And I've also tinkered around with the redstone a tiny bit by adding a redstone torch and a repeater. So basically when this line is on, to prove that this line block isn't moving, so technically it will be off, it inverts this redstone line to be off via the redstone torch, so that these minecarts don't actually move unless they need to, because otherwise it's just a pain in the butt having them moving backwards and forth all the time. And also it can add to lag in your world as well, like this bamboo for example. Everything's going a bit laggy at the moment, but oh well. So let's wait until this bamboo grows up a bit more, and then we can actually see if this farm's working. I don't have a collection system for them yet, but we can at least try to see if this thing's working, if the bamboo farm is working properly. So let's wait a few more minutes to let it grow a bit more and harvest this thing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so since I had to wait for the bamboo to grow, and I think it's pretty much done now, just a few stems keep growing still and I keep flying, and this place is quite laggy for some reason. I think it's just bamboo growing that causes lag, but I'm not entirely sure, plus the redstone probably don't help. But I've also managed to, if you saw it in at the beginning, there is a water stream for all the bamboo now. So the bamboo will go into this chest and then into these droppers, and then we've got the droppers facing into the water stream, so hopefully they should get pulled into this water stream, up that bubble elevator there, because we might as well use that, and then over here into the stream, into the storage system. So the only way to actually find out is to run this thing, and hopefully it works. So why not flick this lever and see what happens, hey? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous to see what happens, but hopefully this works. So in 3, 2, 1. Keep pressing shift, don't I? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh, lag. Let's switch it off again. Eek. Whoa, my frames are dying. What are we at? What, less than 1 FPS? Oh no. Let's hope we don't crash the system. Hey, all them items are on the floor now, and hopefully when these come, oh no, they should be getting picked up. Oh, maybe not. We might need to go through them again then. They picked up some stuff, I'm sure. What have they done? Oh, they're full. Yeah, so these are gonna have to go over another time then. Okay. And are we getting bamboo through here though is the question. They've stopped and you are non-existent by the looks of it. Oh no. Yep, we're missing a minecart. Oh no, you've just come back. What? Okay, I'm assuming that's the lag that's done that, to be fair with you, so hopefully we can do that again and see what happens. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I think I've got everything figured out now. I've replaced the minecarts, and I've also had to do a little bit of moving around with the water stream as well, because on this side it was 1 block off from the droppers. So I've got everything sorted out now, as you can see. Hopefully underneath we won't lose as many items as we did last time. So let's give this a go and see if it works this time. So all I need to do is flick this on and off and it should start again. So let's try in 3, 2, 1, on, off, and yeah, the lag is real. There's not as many entities this time, and hopefully it should pick up all these, which looks like it might be. The minecarts are probably full already otherwise, but that's going back, and then it should, these minecarts should come back. If not, I need to send them off another time basically, because it hasn't picked up all the items, but it's picked up most of them at least. I'm assuming these minecarts are all full. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, they're pretty much full as they're coming in, so they need to go round another time basically. So I might need to do a bit more redstone here, but for now I think we can call that a project, to be fair, and let's just see all these items go through, hopefully. See, we're seeing some bamboo, so I haven't got a clue what happened there. There's still obviously some signs of bambooage around here as well. But it seems to be working. Let's just see if we can collect all of what's left anyway. So, this farm seems to be working okay. I think there's a few other tweaks we can do to it. So as soon as I've done that, I will show you. Don't worry about that. But unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. My name is Mighty High. If you like this video, then please click the like button, and if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and ding that bell for further uploads. But I have been Mighty High, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye!